Y'all gotta bear with me here today, man. Shit is going crazy. Um, my damn my damn tablet didn't charge last night, so we did not have time to charge it. I was literally not aware that it wasn't charged. So at this point right now, we're just waiting to see if we have enough time to do all of this today. Cause the phone is not for one in airplane mode. I realize that. The tablet was supposed to be in airplane mode right now so it could charge faster, but it's not. It really don't sound like it if it's still getting notifications. Battery charging, 25%. Let's just be honest. And you already heard how much it's sitting on for time frame. Like I can only think of one thing at this point. Like I can only think of one thing. Launcher. One thing. Instagram has 35 minutes. I can only think of one thing. So that's this. No unread message. Creative. Live. Cancel. Button. I gotta see where I'm at. I'm tripping. Instagram home feed. Look easy. Yeah, I'm good. I was good. I was about to say, I just wanted to make sure. I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, don't just jump on it because you know you are associated. Live button. You are very much associated. Story settings. Shutter button. Unboss with Nina Turner. Gunman kills 11 and get another Instagram. Checking connection. You are now live. Broadcaster. Mute your live audio. More button. Double tap to activate. Add a comment. Showing English US QWERTY keyboard. N. Capital M. Capital J. U. Y. Space. F. Foxtrot. Y. T. A. B. L. Tablet. D. Delta. E. Y. Yankee. T. Space. K. Kilo. I. F. D. C. Zulu. S. Space. C. H. S. A. E. R. D. F. G. I. Charging. N. No. H. Hotel. G. Home. Keyboard hidden. Live video pause. Reconnect broadcaster. Fucking bastard. My tablet is charging. Edit box. F. My tablet is charging. Photo screensavers. M. Window. Period. Charging. Space. Capital W. H. J. H. A. What? T. S. What? Space. M. M. O. Y. T. U. I. B. A. F. G. Go. T. Motivating. I. Motivati. Motivati. Selected. Motivation. Selected. Motivation. Motivati. W. Wow. Whiskey. Motivati. Motivati. J. N. No. H. G. Space. H. G. Golf. U. Uniform. U. Sim. Question mark. U. Delete. Send. Broadcaster. The PC. Show. Close. Delete comment button. Pin com. Hang on. We're telling your followers that. Hang on. We're telling more the PC. Show out of list. How about Hang that? On. We're telling more followers to join your video. How about that? But now, like, I'm just saying, like, I have to do this in a certain situation. It's kind of weird. I need to get this set up a little bit. Like, I want my phone. I need my tablet to charge a little bit, at least a little bit more before I go live on it. Like, that's the weird part about it. It's like so screwy, so super cruel, so super cruel. But like, I'm gonna try this shit. So that's the whole thing about it. I'm trying to get this motherfucker to work. So that's what we doing. We're gonna get that motherfucker charged up first, but you know,
till then, we just gonna chill for a little bit. We
Show
live.
out of list.
If y'all want to, y'all can go check us out over on YouTube and Facebook. Streaming right now. We still streaming live. We started from there. We've been streaming there since we started. So you know what I'm saying. If y'all want to catch up with what you miss, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing too much you miss.
Hang on.
We just
We're telling
trying to
more
catch
followers to
it,
join your video.
trying to
In
get
list.
everybody in right now. Just let
Double tap to
everybody know
activate.
what's going on, because I don't want y'all to miss out, think y'all gonna miss something. But at the same time, I do want to keep y'all, you know what I mean, get this shit a little bit further than where the fuck it is, because right now it is just no good. No good. My taste is not saying that this is where it should be at right now. Like, not at all. So, you know, it's just, you know, things happen. We got to figure it out. And, you know, we working on it. We work on it as we go, you know. We keep having different places to, you know, put our shit together. We still make it happen either way. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so like that's really where we're going right now. We're just gonna do this we're gonna sit here with y'all for a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm joining you niggas with the tab with the phone.
Hang on. We're telling more. Ashford
That's
artist
what it
joined.
is. Ashwork, what up? What up?
Ashford
What up?
artist joined. The peasy.
But yeah,
Show out of list.
dig this.
Ashford artist joined.
After my John charge up, so I'll be back on. And that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to come back on. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if you are, you know, if you wanted to stay in tune with everything that's been going on since we started the hour, you know what I'm saying? Like we've been live from Facebook and YouTube and Twitch since, you know, the hour started. So we've been there since the first of the hour. So definitely check in over there if y'all want to see the full coverage of today's episode. But nah, like it's Motivation Monday, so you know what we do. We talk about motivation, what motivates you, what's got you motivated this week. I'm motivated to try to get some things going, you know what I mean? I'm motivated to make, you know what I mean, few you know, things happen this week, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to, you know, set up some stuff. I got appointments going on, especially tomorrow. I'm gonna make that happen. Thank God that I still have the ability to do that. Now I gotta figure out how to flizzy fly. I'm gonna get my together with this thing for the work experience. So it's coming. But yeah, the money is coming. I'm looking on that, and I'm looking on other stuff that should be coming down the pipeline too, because I've been waiting on it to show up. And like I said, just working on that, plus working on the music, you know what I mean, putting a lot of that to work. So nah, we do. You know how we do. But yeah, like so the question of the day is always, as we start the month, the week off, and we come to the conclusion that we are yet again staring down the end almost of the month. It's crazy. We are almost through January already, y'all. Do you believe it? Like January is almost out the damn door, dude. We're about to be in February. How much you want to bet after the Super Bowl is slow down for maybe a minute or two? Maybe a little bit. And then it'll be straight dragging it'll drag on into the winter. It'll drag on through the rest of the winter, out of spring into fucking summer. I don't even think it is gonna. I think we're gonna get a short spring. It's gonna be a real short spring or a fucking crazy summer. A crazy summer. It is already shaping up to be a crazy summer anyway because of how the weather conditions for the winter are hitting us. Like, it's crazy. So,
Ashford artist joined.
I don't know about you, but I know what I need to do. Get my shit down too.
Hang on, we're telling more followers to join your video.
So I can be on top of it, dude.
You waved an Ashford artist.
But yo,
double tap to activate.
Like for real though, that's how I'm seeing it right now. I'm seeing a lot of like things that, you know, working on that's soon to make. Double tap to activate. Double tap and hold the long press. The leverage, the leeway make a way. You know what I mean? The leeway to make a way.
Folder 11. Office. Double tap to activate. Double tap it. Chrome.
It's shaping up to be like that, so
Wi-Fi 3 bars.
I'm hoping that it stays that
Airplane
way.
mode. Battery charging. 28%. Unbossed with Nina Turner. Gunman kills 11 in yet another horrific American mass shooting.
Okay, I need you to tell
The
me.
rewind. Pamela Anderson says Tim Allen once flashed her amid controversy. Eminem's retired spokes candies. What's the deal with Kylie Jenner's lion head dress? Broadcaster. Out of list. Ashford artist joined. You waved at Ash.
I'm just saying.
Show. Out of list.
I'm just saying.
Ashford artist joined.
I'm
You
pretty
waved at Ashford
sure.
artist. In list.
Like,
Double tap to activate.
I'm curious. Like, what is your what is your take on it? Like, I mean, I just heard that too. Like, it was some of the weirdest stuff that I heard. Like, it's like, okay, like, not saying that, and this is again the situation. Like, I understand now, after seeing situations like this happening, how
Battery charging. 29%.
there are women. I see now that there are women that have been oppressed so deeply and traumatized so deeply by certain situations that they go through, that they have, you know, put themselves in a position where they have frozen themselves and almost encapsulated in that space and time to cast it out and let it, you know, kind of like drift away in a sea of forgetfulness. And then and in a sense, when you look at like a situation like that, it makes I see why you hear the side of men say, oh, well, you know, why didn't she say nothing earlier and all of this other stuff. And then you look at the situations that took place. I mean, isn't it odd to you that you start noticing how significant certain things are if you pay attention to the actual turn of how things turn out in events that took place and who were the key players involved and how? It's like, okay, wait a minute. You know, I understand, like, you gotta think, like, Tim Allen, really huge name. I can understand why you would think that he could, if he said no, you'd be like, well, I believe him over her. Pam Anderson. Come on, let's be serious. She's a, you know what I mean? She's a Baywatch girl, remember? You know, the one that was always running around half naked, right?
Episode 2.
But
14 minutes remaining.
What we really don't understand, and we take out of the picture, is the fact that maybe that wasn't her goals. Maybe her acting, her trying to get into acting led her into those positions because of the fact that she was a beautiful woman and had a lot of different appeals that men seen as, if you want to get this position from me, then you have to do this for me. And you know what I'm saying? Like, back in that time, there were no, cameras like camera phones, or there was a lot of audio recordings. You could probably cut one of those, you know what I mean? But who's going around, to casting calls with, stuff like that, and, thinking that, they're dealing with people they can trust, you know what I mean? Especially because you're in the business and these people are in the business, and you're, dealing with, business as it stands. It's not, you know what I mean, how, workplaces is supposed to take place. Things in the workplace are supposed to stay to the workplace, not, venture off into the land of fantasy. Let me show you my dick,
Ashford artist joined.
You know what I mean? So
1906 Alpha joined.
I'm just saying, speaking from a perspective of, what I mean, looking at the concept of the situation, I see that, the history tells the story of Black, not even just Black people, but women in general were not seen as equal trading partners on the table. I mean, let's just keep it a buck here and understand that from day one. Even as a man, you knew that, you know what I mean? Women didn't have a fair shake like men did even if you were, you know what I mean? It's just as bad when you look at the fact that the double whammy comes from being black and a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that becomes even more haunting to the mind when you have, you know, to go through it in a mind in a stage of, you know, you're a woman and you just so happen to be in the minority as well. So now you're equally less thought of. You know what I mean? So understand the fact that this is why we we see the motivated mindset of a lot of these women now once the Me Too movement took place. And I'm not just, you know, I can see, you know, why, you know, it upset a lot of people because it threw the human, it threw the natural balance of what other people, oh, this is what I think life should look like. You know, everybody was saying that, you know, until these things took place, until some things happened, until, you know, after, you know, women knew that they were comfortable in that right to be able to take care of, handle their own and do their own thing. They, you know what I mean, said, look, I want what I want. And like, just like any man wants what he wants, a woman should be able to, you know, stake her claim ethically. And as long as it ain't hurting nobody, do what you do. Get it. Go, girl, get it. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think honestly, the world has come to a point where we don't understand men and women need each other. It don't matter whether we're talking relationship or friendship. We need each other in a way. You just need to stop dealing with people that don't understand that point first. If you want to do and get through things in life, you want to advance, you want to be a better person, see better things in life, these come with understanding life along with doing the core things like building social bonds that construct around your blueprint on how you want to navigate your life. You know what I'm saying? And the first key thing for people to understand is that too. It's not always who you know. It's not always about what you can do. It's who you have around you to support you and keep your talents, your key element that keeps you a gifted person, that makes you a special key note to this nurtured. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that you know, it happens, but it doesn't always happen. Sometimes you have to make that environment. You have to know how to have people around you that are willing to show that kind of love for you rather than sit and watch you, you know, get pissed on by everybody. You know what I mean? And then contribute by shitting on you later. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what we have as, you know what I'm saying, a logic as of nowadays. A lot of people aren't in on, yo, we in this shit together. We need to stick together to work together and fix all of these problems that we are facing as a whole. Because these, I'm sorry. When we sit here and argue over if Black history should be taught and all of this dumb shit that we act like we don't want to, we act like we don't want to talk about. At first in school, it used to be a joke. You know, oh man, I hate history. Oh man, I hate math. I don't want to hear about that shit. These motherfuckers are like those kids that grew up saying that shit and actually decided to do something like this about it. And that's even worse, because when you grow up and you learn, history has a way of showing you something. And the fucked up part about that is some of it leans to show you the truth. Or is it good for you? Is it bad for you? Let's just put it in honest truth. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. But the whole point of it is it's what made us what we are, where it put us where we are. And the problem there then lies is, how do you fix that? Well, start by acknowledging that it is a fucking problem first. And instead of saying it and acting like, yeah, I see it, I know this is this, stop pointing fingers. Come up with better solutions that don't involve losing lives, wasting money on shit that don't need to be.
Father, here's a reminder. Samson.
Oh, really? All right, cool. So since it is 7:20, oh shit, my bad, guys. See, we're having such a talk. We're having such an off day, guys.
Here's a reminder.
Hold on.
Samson.
Let me make sure we're set up. I don't want to lose where I'm at. I got you guys still set up here. I didn't want to drop you, so that's why I'm just kind of like sitting you down. But give me just a brief second. I'm gonna try to see if I can get Oh damn, that nigga still over here. Damn, that's definitely gotta go. All right, so I got a lot of shit going on over in this section that needs to be organized. Organize. All right, but until then, I'll take my time, put this here to give you guys a little something there. How's that? How is it? How is it? All right, so we got that straight. But now, like, this is crazy. This is absolutely bonkers. At the same time, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Because you know what? Like I said, man, these things happen. And rather than worry about everything that's going wrong, I'm looking at everything that's going right. Like, I got a new album dropping. It's almost there, y'all. Saturday, it'll be here for you. And all I'm asking, check it out. Oh shit! Sorry guys, I'm dropping Instagram now. See, this is bad. This is a bad Motivation Monday start. But we here though. One way or another, we here. We still, like I said, we waiting on to see if I can get the tablet at least somewhat charged. But look like we might be standing alone with that. We might just be standing alone. Where the hell? But anyway, like I said, it ain't no big deal. What to say? I thought I dropped. Oh, maybe no. That wasn't it. Thought it was though. Yeah, man. Like I don't know. I guess I knew something was gonna be off today when I got the call from my dentist office. So I was supposed to see my dentist today. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to go chill in. I was supposed to go get with my dentist today. Get my jibs checked out, Oh no. No. That is not possible today. Why? Because when I go outside, what do I see? Nothing really, but I did feel about fucking what felt like at least a foot, maybe two, of fucking snow under my ankles. Like light literally soaking into my socks. It was so hot. And that was just me going to take the trash out this morning. So yeah. I can see why.
Screensavers.
Yes, sir. Oh no. Yo, I'm probably fucking saying to myself, like, there's probably a whole motherfucking clip sitting on the floor because my man did just leave and leave me a clip.
Mute your live audio button. 1906 Alpha joined.
But he didn't leave
joined.
without leaving me a clip.
Hand waving wave. Ed Gotti 305 joined.
Hey, Gotti, what's happening,
Double
bro? So, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Motivation Monday, man.
Jefferson 6931 joined.
Jefferson, what's goody? Yo, it's Motivation Monday today, and as we do Motivation Monday, we talk about what's motivating you all the time. And, you know, I'm motivated. I'm always motivated. You know why? Because like I'm on call when it comes to the music. You know what I mean? And I'm always like good for the motherfucking. I'm always good for a dope song. Like I'm good for hearing a dope song. Like you know what I'm saying? Like definitely. So that's one thing I've worked. Damn it! Tried to catch you too. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Nah, but I don't know what to do. This motherfucker's still dead. It's already almost 7:30.
One UI home. Chrome. Double tap
It's almost 7:30.
Battery charging 35%. Windows System UI.
I mean, in the last damn near 30 minutes, it has gone up about 15%, but that still ain't gonna get me through the. That ain't hell. It'll be almost dead by the time I get through the rest of the hour with it. You feel me? So I don't know. Do I just stay with y'all on the phone or what? You know, but at this point right now, we just gonna stick to what we got. Cause like I said, man, that shit ain't gonna let me have it. But it's not a big deal. Like for example, I mean, I don't have no music on the tablet, which would be the only accessible sound to play music from. Which stands to beg the question. Damn, why both of y'all phone? God damn it, none of y'all motherfuckers want to stay up, huh? It's a bad day all around today, huh? All y'all don't like me today, huh? I swear to goodness, these motherfucking devices is something else, bro. They love to tell you
Tina Turner.
when to
Senators makes more sense when you realize she's about to make a killing as a lobbyist after she loses re-election in 2024.
kick you to the
fact that she can do
curb
this is
at
corruption.
the
It's a revolving-
at the slightest chance. At the slightest chance, bro.
Easy. Show out of list. Freestyle Team 617 joined.
Yeah, man. Like so,
You
but
waited.
like I was saying, we got a
Hit
bunch of stuff we're getting
Double tap
going.
to activate.
We're trying to put artists in another spotlight on the show. So anybody that's out here, artists that if you're interested, please feel free to drop me a DM, whether here on IG or you can drop me an email, mrjguns@gmail.com, and come through, man. Drop me drop me a message. Let me know when you want to set up, when you're going to be available to come through for the show. We do the show every night, Monday through Saturday, 7 p.m. So anytime in the hour slot you want to set up, we could do that in the days of the week that we have. Like perfect days, Tuesdays or Thursdays are perfect. Like, so I would say even Monday, like today, is perfect. Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, perfect days. If you want to do interviews, let me know. But that's what we got going on. We're trying to start setting up schedules for
the Young Turks
artists
retweeted.
to come in.
My interview with Cenk Uygur of the Young Turks on the rise of Jefferson 6,900 Freestyle Team 600. My tablet is charged.
Yeah, we're trying to set up a lot of that stuff right now so artists can come in and do interviews with us on the show. We'll promote it. We'll push it out there. We'll get everybody's name, set up in the right way and all that stuff. So, it's just little stuff like that we're going to start doing this year for the new season to try to build the show, because we already have the station, we have the show set up, we have pages for the show. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitch. We just need to figure out why Twitch is being bitchy right now. I think it's because I'm not using a laptop. So maybe if I start using a laptop, my Twitch streams will actually show up, and I'll be able to do better with that for broadcasting. Because like right now, it's not even showing that my streams are there. So but it does tell you I'm live though. That's the crazy part. When I'm live, I'm live. Like I got notification that I'm live now from one of my devices, but it's not like I can go check it. You know what I'm saying? The big problem I have outside of all of that is the fact that it's not giving me full access to my desktop, to what the desktop version would. So it is what it is. I can't hate on that, and I can't be mad, but at the same time, I need to work on getting more. So as of this year, I'm working towards that goal right now. New goal, get a laptop, and we're gonna start expanding that way, because that's my next step. I'm working on it, and I just found out I can get one free, so I'm gonna try to see what I can do for that. Hopefully it works out. It'll definitely be something to push me ahead a lot further than where I am. For sure. But
Justice Ricardo Arias near into joint.
Justice.
Freestyle Team 617.
So for what it's worth, man, just like I was saying, like share this live, share this content, let everybody know. Artists in general, please let every artist know. If you are artists out there looking for, a way to just, let everybody hear your story, I'm willing to be a person to do your interview. I have a setup for you, especially here on IG. It's perfect for IG, setup. We could do this. We can also do a setup over on my other pages like Facebook or YouTube as well. I mean, so for the most part, all you would have to do,
America is broke, and Leslie Jones wants to know where the
FS
money is going.
Is link up with me through the invite link I got for you. So that's no problem there. Like I said, it's all set up for you. We'll have you, perfectly scheduled in. You'll be ready when when the show starts. We'll have you all geared up for all of that. But like I said, this is something you got to get in touch with me. Let me know when you're available, what works for you. You know what I'm saying? What works for you? So at the same time, please be professional. Cause I mean, I'm the person that if I schedule you in, I'm gonna start doing ads that week. If I schedule you in, I'm gonna start letting people know, not that, that week, but I'm gonna let people know when the date will come. You know what I mean? And usually it'll be the week before or the week of. You know what I mean? So at the same time, I do want to be that prompt. And with you knowing that I'm going to be that prompt, I just expect and ask that you, as an artist, do me that favor of doing the same. Like it's only
Tina Turner,
it's
what's your
only a
favorite union
fair
in your
shake
town?
if you
Tag them.
ask
I'm
me.
trying
You
to
know what I'm
follow more
saying?
unions.
Like if someone asked me to go and be interviewed on their show, and they wanted me to come to their show and be ready to go on their show at a certain time, I would be there at least a half hour early to try to make sure that I was ready to do what I needed to do and present myself as best as I could. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, like I said, if you're an artist out there, you want to get your music heard, that's something we do here for New Wave Music Wednesdays. We also do that as well for interviews. So, I mean, we love showcasing music from artists that you would not know make music. I mean, like I said, I don't really talk about a lot of the stuff I do here on the show because I'm, just trying to develop something to do on the show. Really, it's like I said, it's a club house setting. We could join there, we could chop it up, we could chat. You know what I mean? Or you could just sit here and listen to me fucking blabber on for an hour before. You know what I mean?
Your live audio button.
But at the same time, I do look forward to the days and times where you guys join in the conversation with me, tapping in, tuning into the talk times, and having something tangible to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have no slouchy, people in my conversation pod that talk on the live stream. We may have a couple of crazy weirdos that have come up over the last couple of seasons, but hell, I guess there's one every season at least, right? Isn't it? At least one, right? But at the same time, we've gotten a lot better. We've gotten away from some of the environment that was surfacing that type of social media content into my lane. And I guess you know what I mean. Now it's kind of just like looking into how to better serve you guys and bring you better content as we grow the platform, you know what I mean, to another wave, to another level, you know what I mean, because we're just we're dedicated to making this show better, but there's got to be a way I can do this where it's going to make all of this work, and it's going to work to a point where I don't, it's comforting to the mind. It's like, oh, I can make this work. I just need to do certain things. You know what I mean? There's certain things I need to figure out, and I need to, set up for myself or for this show to make this show the thing it needs to be. And the thing it really needs to be is a space that y'all can sit and come into and be like, yo, bro, come here and fucking give 110 all the time. But I often come in here and I just come in to talk to you guys, man, and hear what you want to talk about, what's on your mind, things that are actually out here on the hot, on the pulse of life right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the Asian community right now, condolences to you to the loss of life that took place in California earlier over the weekend. It's a lot of things going on, man. Like, and people are just not seeing humanity anymore. It's like, fuck you, fuck your mama, kill everybody. Nobody lives. Everybody suffers. And it's like, what happened? I mean, I think when, the, when fucking will.i.am, Fergie and them came out with that song, Where's the Love? Like, let's be real, like, it was hot button, it was good song, it made a point at that time, but it's still relevant now. It shouldn't be. And that's terrible when we're sitting here asking this question, like, what happened? Where is the fucking love? What happened to the love that we have for one another in this world? Like, this shit dissipated. And I mean, it's like so vivid now. All you see is shocking, PTSD worthy trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy outside, man. And at the end of the day, when it comes to looking at what should be evaluated and taking interest in life versus what is on the fucking ballot to be served on a cold plate to the Americans and the world around us, is the shit that fucking is a recipe for fucking some of the most darkest days of our future. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for the most part, like, I don't see the light shining further down the road when it comes to like what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? It's a whole overcast right now, dark clouds. And the more we ignore the deceptive evil that's starting to loom over us, then the less likely you will survive the fate that comes next after. And it's, for me, it's just,
game starts soon.
It may seem like I'm speaking fatalistic or something, but I'm just saying, man, like, when you look at everything that's going on out here, like, people are dying at crazy rates, man. Like, 20 people got shot, 10 people killed. And that was just over the weekend. Like, and we're talking about between that and then cops trigger happy shooting people, period. Like, on top of that, I mean, you got loose cannon people out here running around with illegal weapons. You know what I mean? Some running around with weapons that they bought off of legal registered owners. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we have fights between each other talking about who's right and who's wrong, what needs to be, what doesn't. And we lose sight of the fact that throughout all of this shit, it's not changing the fact that we're losing lives. We're killing people. This shit is killing people. And if you don't have common sense to use a gun to protect yourself, and when yourself or your family is threatened, then you should not have a fucking gun, man. Let's just be honest here. Let's just keep it real, bro. Like, let's keep it real. If you don't have the common sense to know that it's not something that you should do, it's not something you should do to assert your anger or power over another person. You see what I'm saying? These are the makings of a disastrous recipe. And you sit and you look at all of the heinous shit in the news. Look at all the crazy things that's taking place outside, and for everything that's happening, the questions we wanna know and the answers we wanna hear aren't always what we get. Where we have people that we have to literally damn near hold over a balcony dangle the motherfuckers like Ice Cube, like Vanilla Ice over a balcony and make them sign a contract saying that they're gonna do right by us in order for them to even lie about it, and just to get their ass off, just to get their ass back on the ground and do the same fucking thing, and then have the nerve to get upset when people protest. But you were the same person that wouldn't allow us time to talk. You wouldn't give us the floor to talk, yet you oppose the right to protest. And the problem stands when the fact that the American citizens or the people of a country have to protest at all. That's a problem. That speaks on a problem with the country, with the governing country. You know what I'm saying? How do you fix that? How do you fix that? By reforming the government, not fucking the legislative branches and all that shit, however, but we are talking about reforming the politicians that we are electing into these legislative elective branches. We have to do this. And this is something that we can do. And I say this because I say this as a unit, because in the sense of looking at the situation for what it's worth, all of us have a say in this, whether we like to call it what we want. I mean, and I know it's a few people in my inner circle of people that know, oh, the ballot shit don't work, but you have to respect the facts. It's not that it don't work. Everybody believes what you believe. There's more people that believe what you believe than what really is true. If you see that, like, for example, let's put it like this. If you take every able-bodied human being in this country, whether you was in a gang and all this other shit, like, think about it. You know how many people are in organizations against going, and they mindset is not even like in shit like that, but they are just like, they don't want to vote, they don't want to be a part of politics, they don't give a fuck about that shit, none of it, care less about it. Like I said, you seen in 2020. In the 2020 election, you've seen more people interested, even though the stakes were what they were. You've seen more people interested in the motherfucking election than ever before. And notice that wasn't even half. That was just over half. Just a little over half. Not even half. Matter of fact, it was just a little under half of the whole country of people that voted. 81 million voted for Biden, 74 million voted for Trump. Now, if it's one election, if it's one person, one vote, right? That means that maybe not even a little more than 2/3 of the country voted. Imagine if the whole 320 something million people in this country voted that year. The numbers would have been a lot higher. First off. But then you think about the fact that even if that were the case too, you got to also keep in mind that on that same ballot, there were off-swing votes. So we're talking independent elected politicians on the ballot that some people voted for, which I can respect that, because there were a few people that I seen on the independent ballot that I thought about voting for. But at the same time, we're looking at a whole situation. Like I said, I seen my odds looking a lot better with You know what I mean? With one side versus the other. It just didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to go any other way. And I'm not one of those people that like to weigh in on it, but I do like to pay attention to what the fuck's going on around me. I would like to know if I have to dig a hole 6 to 16, feet underground so that I don't fucking die from fucking radiation and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know if I need to consider an underground bunker in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit has to be something that we can't just sit here and motherfucking ask the question of what if, or it's not gonna happen to us type of deal. Because look, if you haven't noticed, we talk a lot of shit overseas. Like, we are the shit. And for some reason, everybody thinks our shit don't stink. Even some of the people that appreciate and are allied with us. So let's keep it a buck here. Respectfully, we need to motherfucking do better as a country and get our own shit together.
BSN Vibe Stream Network retweeted. RT at Beachside. Are you adding value or extracting value in Web3 Anon?
That is our problem. We have too many people that are just, it's like almost out. It's like everybody out for self. It's like everybody out for self now. So it's not a person out here that really is on board with working as a team to accomplish a goal, a solitary goal that benefits everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know one thing for sure, two things are for certain. Like, the working class people are tired of the bullshit, and I can see it because 2020, 2021 said all that shit. Especially after realizing the first 20 after 2020 went by and then 2021 kicked in, motherfuckers were trying to motherfucking kick people back out to work. Are you fucking kidding me? And then they're still trying to do this shit another 3 years later. Yes, COVID is, still here. Stupid. Like, let's just look at the facts. Like, this shit is still a thing. Okay? It is still something serious out here. I still to this day won't walk out this month. I leave my house. I'm wearing a fucking mask now. I'm not doing it. I just got over it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm just not. And I'm still trying to get back from that hit. So I understand, even in the slightest of cases, it does take a toll on the human body. So it's something that you have to work. You know what I mean? You have to be prepared for it. You just can't be out here fucking off. At least protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? At least protect yourself to prevent it at all costs. And for everybody that's out here with this, I don't want to wear mask shit, man. If you don't want to wear a fucking mask, get a damn bandana, put a cloth over your fucking mouth, man. Don't nobody want to be talking to you and you spitting in their face anyway. Like, let's be honest. There's so many people that do that shit now that I even notice this shit. It's damn shame when a blind man is noticing you spitting on his face as you're talking. I'm damn near ready. I'm ready to punch you in your shit because you're fucking spitting on me while talking. Like, bro, calm down. I'm pretty sure your mouth is a little moist as you're talking to me. Why the fuck are you looking at me while you're talking to me if you know your ass got a moist mouth and you feel like you spitting as you're saying certain words? Like, I try not to. Like, I don't think I think, like, if I do, it's not intentional. I might be happy. I might get like overexcited and my mouth might be a little moist at the same time. I don't think I've ever really intentionally talking, spitting in somebody's face. Like, I may have had an incident or two where it has happened, since I do have the gap tooth smile type of deal going on. But it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, like, I'm not the type of person, like, I'm just gonna sit there and motherfucking relentlessly do that shit. Like, I take offense. It's like, dude, I don't want your mouth on my face. I don't want your saliva on me like that. You know what I mean? But You know, at one point it used to be like, well, I guess that's what showers are for. But now you got to look at the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, COVID is real. COVID is real. So while everybody's out here, you know, having that holly jolly hoaxmas of COVID ain't real, and you think fucking walking out here with no mask on is all right, you notice the people that that majority of the people that said that shit and ran out there doing that dumb shit is either got the shit and barely getting over it, and you ain't really heard much, but or they fucking damn near dead, or they dead. You see what I'm saying? It was just too many. It was too many moving parts around that shit as it is. Personally, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, I ain't even gonna say I fall victim to nothing, but I still don't trust that damn vaccine. It's a lot of shit around it. I don't trust it. Never trust it. I didn't trust the fact that it was pushed out there that fast. Why does he do it? He has his number. I'm not answering. He's calling my phone at 7 o'clock while I'm still doing my show. Bro, that means it's gone after 4. It's not 8 o'clock. Get off my line.
The PC show.
He's not back yet. So why would you call my phone? Like, that's the stupidest thing. Like, why would you call my phone if you had his number, if he gave you his number?
The PC show.
See what I mean? Oh, yeah. You gave him his number? No, you didn't. So why would you call me then? If he gave you his number, See what I'm saying? What would make you call me? Because he went to the store for you? No, he called my phone. He used my phone to call you and say he was going to the store for you. I think he's back now. There he is. It's just 8 o'clock, and that man's just coming in the door. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Did you go see him? I was about to say, he just called me. I'm like, yo, I didn't answer because it's like, it's literally just turning 8 o'clock.
Oh, for a full hour?
Yeah, for a full hour.
Double tap to activate.
Literally just turned 8 o'clock. But yo, check me tomorrow. Tomorrow's Talk About It Tuesday. We're gonna talk about something topic Tuesday. Tuesdays, we're gonna have a topic for you. All right. So check me out tomorrow for Talk About It Tuesday. I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Peace and love. Oh yeah, and don't forget, check out my homies later on tonight. It's gonna only be JoJo. So it's gonna be me and JoJo. We fuck around the hell hot child. The dojo is live, 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central. Let's get it. The dojo beats. Let's do it. I'm in.
Close button.
I'm in. I'll holler at y'all later, man. We out of here for the night. Peace.
Close button. Double tap to activate.
All right. I got it. I'm sorry, y'all. I had this. It was just so bad. It was so bad. And I'm apologizing now because I'm gonna get. It's gonna get better. It's gonna be better tomorrow. We always do this. This shit happens. It's a slow start. But like I said, we'll be back tomorrow to start this whole thing off right. Check us out for Talk About It Tuesday. Topic of the day Tuesday. Tomorrow. Peace and love. Holla.